Parents are becoming the custodians of their children's reality. They feel on the hook for it all the time. Parents are parenting in isolation increasingly, and they feel obligated to take care of their children and to discipline and parent them every step of the way. And what is this like for children growing up in this context? It means that kids are growing up in adult-controlled realities almost their entire childhood lives, right up to age 18 when they leave for Frosh Week. And that's where they leave for. And they're not ready. Why? Because right from the get-go, there's been adults hovering around them and managing their lives. Childhood has changed. If they're gonna go and play sports, it'll be an organized sports where it's not just about having fun, it's about skill development. The Ontario Soccer Association here in Ontario has recently decreed that there's to be no scorekeeping in soccer games for children under the age of 10. In fact, they're no longer allowed to be called tournaments, they're soccer festivals. Bizarre, you're thinking, of course. The reason this ludicrous policy is in place is because kids are dropping out of soccer. It's no longer fun. So they're thinking, we'll take the competition out, we'll make it fun again. They got it all wrong. Kids want to compete, they're still going to be keeping score. We all know it. The thing is here, if this was just kids and coaches and referees playing on soccer fields, it would be a totally ludicrous policy. But what's missing from this picture? Kids, referees, soccer balls, coaches. Who's missing? The screaming parents. We need to get the parents away. When the kids play in their own neighborhoods, they go to organized play dates, and mom checks up on their behavior afterwards. You know, kids, childhood has changed. Let's go back into the past. Let's think about how children played for the first 25,000 years of human society and civilization. Kids got to play when the adults weren't watching. It's like, oh, we don't have to work now? Great, let's go back. And they would find an old wheel and a broken stick, and they'd invent toys, and they'd muck about, and they'd figure out how to roll down that sandy bank and not go right into the deep part of the river. Yeah, it's true. Sometimes they did get injured, and in fact, sometimes they died because there was less adult supervision. It's good that we supervise our kids. We keep them safe. But what we're not giving them a chance to do is have this apprenticeship in reality. They're not out there practicing. And when we allow kids to go out and muck about on their own, they learn how to create their own play. They learn how to work with the world around them. And that means dealing with frustration and anxiety. What's happening is our kids aren't learning how to take on a little bit of anxiety at a time, because anxiety is not all bad. It certainly is a terrible thing when it becomes an anxiety disorder. But actually, anxiety is an incredibly important emotion.